That this gives some light into what they have on their platform.
Mayor Joe Hogsett and his opponent Jefferson Shreve went head-to-head tonight. Good evening and thank you so much for joining us tonight at 11. I'm Amber Grigley. The virtual debate between both mayoral candidates focused on issues affecting the black community in Indianapolis. WRTV's Jessica Grunling was at one of the watch parties and has reaction from the debate.
Inside the Indianapolis Urban League, people gathered together to watch the second debate between Mayor Joe Hogsett and Republican candidate Jefferson Shreve.
So people can feel heard, right? Because they can't ask the candidates one-on-one or in person.
This is one of 3 viewing parties across the city as they both address issues related to the black community. Public safety kicked off the debate, addressing IMPD staffing shortage, how they plan to fix it, including recruiting more black officers, and how they plan to continue to build the relationship between officers and the black community.
And when we do, because we will, I think you will see an increase in the diversity across the board of the Indianapolis Metropolitan Police Department.
The department of the IMPD needs to be reflective of this community, and that certainly includes the African-American slice of this community, of which our department is not even half reflective of.
They keep bringing up the police are retiring and everything. No one, the question should have got in, why are they leaving? You know, what is the problem that's making them leave? You know, that's what should have been addressed, if that's an issue of retention, if the issue is retention. We didn't get a clarification on that.
Cecilia Wisdom came out to be able to watch and discuss with other people.
I wanted to kind of get a flavor of, you know, how people are thinking around here.
Her biggest concern is education.
I was shocked to find that it's such a low population of people left in the public schools, that the charter schools here are so prolific that they're still in the way the students.
A point made during the debate that more than half of the students who live in the boundaries of IPS go to a charter school. Voters are asking for a moratorium on opening any new ones. Both Hogsett and Shreve say they don't plan on putting a halt to charter schools.
I'm not proposing a moratorium. I am proposing oversight and quality control, which is the responsibility of the mayor's office and the council committee.
We focus on quality, not quantity, and it's important that we continue to provide these types of learning opportunities for students, especially in areas of historically underserved populations.
Questions also centered around food deserts, housing, rising rents, and property taxes.
We can have development in our neighborhoods without displacement.
In the 2024 budgeting process, we're piloting in a program to keep longtime residents in their homes. The Riverside neighborhood will be the first location.
This is a necessary conversation.
Anthony Murdoch II says he came because he's interested in how both candidates plan to help minority business owners and entrepreneurs.
And the reason why is because when you invest in black entrepreneurship, you're closing the racial wealth gap. And I know that both of the candidates in some capacity spoke to a desire to do some kind of that work, but it's going to be difficult to say you're about that work if we're not investing in black entrepreneurship. So I would have loved to hear more about that.
Discussion continued as the debate wrapped up, with the hope that people will gain more clarity on each candidate's position.
We're hoping that this gives some light into what they have on their platform. We always say that, you know, an educated voter is a great voter.
In Indianapolis, Jessica Grunling, WRTV.
Thanks, Jess. The Indianapolis Urban League says they will take all of the feedback from tonight's viewing party and give it to both campaigns.